With these guys, we'll be friends for life.
When you think of sports like high jump, long jump, sprinting and hurdles, you do expect to see two legs on the track. But this year's World Firefighters Games are open to different competitors, the four-legged variety.
Yeah, the Iron Dog is a 3-day event. It's the first time that the Iron Dog has ever been in the World Firefighter Games. The first day is an agility event that consists of a 50-metre sprint, 50-metre hurdles, a high jump and a long jump. All the competitors get 3 attempts at each of those. The second day is a casualty water rescue where the dogs will tow a live casualty 30 metres. That's a timed event. And the third day is a cross-country challenge, which is a mile course with 10 obstacles throughout the course, which the dog and handler have to negotiate throughout.
On day one, dogs and their owners are put through an agility course designed to show off the dog's fitness and their owners' ability to train, encourage and direct the dogs over a range of obstacles. And while most athletes are hungry for medal glory, these competitors will settle for just cheese and a treat.
Don't knock me cheese over, side. Oh, no.
The majority of the dogs in the games are search and rescue dogs, although we do have some firefighters who've entered their pet dogs.
Jude and Les Molesdale brought their 5 Newfoundland dogs to Croxteth Park to compete in this agility section for the first time.
This is Angelica. She's a 9-year-old Newfoundland that was rescued last Easter. This is Paddy. Paddy's a 3-year-old male Newfoundland. And this is Yogi. Yogi's a 5-year-old male Newfoundland.
This is Murphy. He's nearly a 5-year-old Newfoundland. He's a white and black Bull Lancia. And this is Ruben, who's a 9-year-old rescued Newfoundland that we rescued last December.
We don't really do agility. Newfoundlands, obviously, we do obedience and we do the draft work and water work, but agility is not something that Newfoundlands do. So us coming here today, that's the first time we've ever tried to get our dogs to jump over stuff. I mean, we go through obstacles when we're doing draft work, but nothing like what we've done today. So we just turned up for some fun, really.
Even though it may look like all fun and games, Dan Collins, area manager for the Merseyside Fire and Rescue Service, says many of the dogs play a vital role in saving lives.
This is Zach. He's a border collie. He's 3 years old, and he's the second of the 2 search and rescue dogs that we have in Merseyside Fire and Rescue Service.
Dogs like Zach were challenged on day 2 to practical life-saving skills in Liverpool's Duke Stock, with a range of animals showing their skill at rescuing people in distress. The breeds, including Newfoundlands and St Bernards, competed to save a teenager from drowning. The event is a test of skill, power and intelligence and is one of the most popular categories for spectators. The cross-country section was the last part of the 3-day event at Croxteth Hall and Country Park. The competitors faced an obstacle course and a mile-long run. But not all animals competing in the event are service dogs. Some domestic pets also took part in the competition. Richard Vitti from West Yorkshire Fire Service and his rescue dog Ollie also took part in the course.
We did some obedience classes with a police dog, ex-police dog trainer, and he quickly took him round some agility things, but we've not really had much opportunity. And the nature of this competition is that they don't tell you what's going to happen anyway until just before, so we didn't really know what we were training for. I certainly didn't know I was going to have to be fit. They picked all the muddiest, deepest, wateriest bits they could find. It was great. I think it's a fantastic venue. I know they did they go. I think they went up against Dubai for the venue and beat them. It's been a long time since I've been to Liverpool, but it's changed. They've certainly tidied it up because it's the city of culture, so it's good for Liverpool.
The commentary was provided by dog show enthusiast and former Blue Peter presenter Peter Purvis.
They've already taken part in agility, the casualty water challenge.
I first started working at Crufts Dog Show for the BBC in 1978, so I've been doing it for 31 years now. It's quite a long stint. I don't know if how much longer I'll be doing it. I'll do it as long as they ask me because I love it. But it's very, very well organised, and I mean it's massive. The number of events that they've got on, it's like the Olympic Games.
And among the spectators at the Iron Dog competition was Games veteran Jim Molan from New Zealand.
We started them off in Auckland, and I was part of the committee that started it off, and we've attended every one since. Probably the biggest one was in rescuing a body of 6 people in a group, dragging the 6 people out. That was incredible, eh? Very strong animals.
And at the end of the day, Chris Barton and Toby took the crown for the cross-country challenge, while Paul Jobbins and Simba from the West Midlands emerged as the first ever winners of the Iron Dog competition.
Just when you're really tired, pick the dog up. That's the way it works.
It's known as the venue for the most famous steeplechase in the world, but now Aintree Racecourse can add another sporting triumph to its colourful track record. The course is hosting the Games' 3-day equestrian event for the first time in its 18-year history.
It's the first time ever we've had an equestrian event in the World Firefighter Games, and I've been really overwhelmed by the response. We've got 30 riders from all around the country, as far as the Highlands and Islands of Scotland, right down to Kent and Essex, Cleveland and Cornwall. And then we've got 2 German riders and an Irish rider as well.
The competitors test their skills in dressage and show jumping. Firefighter Ethne Scully from Ireland is proud to represent her country.
I have to say it's been absolutely fantastic and a pleasure to be here. Well, it went better than expected for me. The horse I rode was super. And he's a young horse. I only got to meet him yesterday because Barnston Riding School very kindly lent some of the horses here.
German couple Andre Stanker and Uwe Granz are competing in the dressage event.
I feel very fine. It's an entry. It's a big event. I'm very proud to be here.
It's a great hall. You feel like a riding superstar.
The competitors from around the world say they're not only enjoying the games, but also being in Europe's new capital of culture.
I think the people in Liverpool are very friendly. The people I never meet before come to me and say, have a good time in Liverpool and enjoy the city.
Bodybuilding is a family affair for couple Delroy Galloway and Catherine Mate from Sheffield, both winning medals. Delroy won gold and Catherine gained a silver cup for their outstanding forms. Bodybuilding is a sport that requires both dedication and discipline, and these are factors which Delroy and Catherine say are very important in their everyday lives.
Bodybuilding's made me realise as a person and as a mother that in the world, especially in Britain, we waste so much. We've got so much at our fingers and we just don't appreciate that. And we get, even though it's choice, we get 3 small meals a day. People in far-off countries may get 1 meal a day, and that's not choice.
We've had a good life change from it. It's taught us some lessons, not only discipline, but about the greed in the world and how we can restrict ourselves and how we can actually achieve. But I don't think both of us realise how disciplined you have to be for this sport. I've boxed, I've run marathons, but this personally to me has been emotionally, physically and mentally the toughest thing I've ever done in my life, ever. It's the strictness that you have to do, because if you eat a packet of crisps, the judges see that packet of crisps on stage. If you eat a bun, the judges see it.
It's so easy to,
yeah, you are wearing that on stage, and that's what it's like. So you cannot cheat. We get up in the morning, 5:30, power walk every morning. We go to the gym at night. We train at night. The diet is every 2-3 hours we're eating food, and it's small portions, small and often.
well, like I said, I was very competitive. I was doing it because I was going to show Delroy how it was going to be done easier, and that has definitely spurred us both on, I think, hasn't it?
And training with Catherine's been good as well. It's like I want to show Catherine how good I am when I'm in gym, and she's strict. Well, I've said it before, like she's a bit militant, so she's always like picking on me, saying, "Do this, do that, don't touch that, don't eat that." So she's very systematical in what she does.